It's been a while since I did a Hashimoto diary video. Let's get into it. If you have Hashimoto's, this is your sign to see a functional medicine doctor, a holistic doctor that's gonna help you get to the root cause of your Hashimoto's and actually treat your Hashimoto's itself instead of just treating your thyroid, because a lot of people are just taking thyroid medication and they feel like that's like the end all be all, and it's not. I'm not suggesting that you take anything without approval from your doctor or a functional medicine doctor, but maybe I'll mention some things that will get your wheels turning. That is the goal of this video. There's no reason why we should be suffering, okay? I feel like I have been in like a flare up for about a year now. I have been losing my hair. I also recently got perioral dermatitis, as I posted in my last Hashimoto diary. I feel like my body's been screaming at me like something's wrong, and it finally took me getting perioral dermatitis to really sit down and be like, okay, fine, let's figure this out. Some of the symptoms that I feel currently, just like being in an autoimmune flare, is just fatigue, a little bit more anxiety than normal. My hair is falling out like in clumps. My eyebrows are thinning. I have some makeup on them today, but my eyebrows are very thin at the ends, which is like classic Hashimoto's. I'm really bloated. Overall, I have just not been feeling well. If you have autoimmune, you know, like something's off. We believe that my Hashimoto's was started because I have CIRS, which is an inflammatory response to mold. I grew up in mold environments. Being sensitive to mold and having CIRS, that is a huge reason of why my body was so inflamed prior to getting Hashimoto's. And when you have a lot of inflammation is the #1 driver to getting autoimmune and getting illnesses and things like that. So what we're going to be doing for me is I'm going to be getting on a binder, which will hopefully into all the toxins in my body, help me flush that out so that way I can reduce the inflammation. And I'm also getting on low-dose naltrexone. I've heard so many amazing things about LDN for autoimmune disease. Hashimoto's specifically, I've heard so many great things. I haven't started taking it yet. It actually gets here tomorrow. I'm super excited, but I don't want to speak on the medication because I don't know too much about it. But if you have Hashimoto's, it's definitely worth looking up. I'm also switching my thyroid medication from levothyroxine to Tirosint. It's basically a cleaner thyroid medication that doesn't have as much additives is what I remember. There are so many moving parts to Hashimoto's. It's definitely not a one size fits all. I don't want to see anyone suffering because they don't know where to start. I highly recommend seeing a functional medicine doctor, a holistic doctor that's going to help you get to the root cause. Do your research, find someone that knows what they're doing. I will of course keep you guys updated along the way, and I want all of you guys to be feeling your best too. Bye.